Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. We're back again.
We did it.
You could say that. We did something. We're here. We're here. I'll tell you what. Tell you what. Tell you what. I've given up on Ecamm entirely right now.
Yeah,
And
I
we've
mean,
just gone right back to Restream.
yeah. Yeah, I feel that, my friend.
I might have to. I'd given up on learning anything. Restream was so limiting in the past that I went and I was doing everything over there. And I'm really comfortable with. There's so much I can do with the camp, but if this is going to keep happening, and if Restream is actually giving me a way where I can get 90% of what I want,
Yeah.
guess where I'm going in the future? Because you know what? If this works, I could do my Wednesday show like this too.
Yeah.
Without any of the other problems.
Yeah. No, this so far so good. I am getting a little echo, but we know why that's happening.
Yeah.
Because Stan refuses to wear his headphones.
You know what? I don't have good headphones. I've only got crappy headphones.
We should do maybe I'll get you some for Christmas.
Maybe. Anyway, welcome
here
back,
we are.
everyone. So you know what? I'm in the replay. I'm gonna ditch everything we did before. So anyone watching this on replay has no idea what happened. No idea that
No, it's fresh.
That we haven't been going for an hour.
Look at our perfectly executed plan.
We are so good. Welcome to Random Encounters, the show where I use random encounter tables like the kind you find in tabletop role-playing games, such as Dungeons & Dragons, together with input from folks who happen to be in the live audience, to create improv cartoons. And the way we do that is we roll dice based on the encounter tables. One of the encounter tables is a Who table full of characters and creatures and concept of just whoever would be the who in your sentence. And the other is a what. It's a situation. It's an activity. It's a job. It's a scene from a movie. We take the who and we take the what. We smack them together. And then I draw that while everyone's watching for your entertainment and mine. Because, as I always say every week, drawing is fun. The point of this show is to kind of get everyone to just draw in for the fun of it. And the point of the show has been going on for 3 years. We're wrapping up the 3rd year of Random Encounters. This show that we've got going on right now is show number 157. And that's a lot of improv cartooning. I do 3 cartoons a night for almost every show. So that means that's about 450 or more cartoons that I've done for the show. And I think that it's worth kind of celebrating reaching the end of the 3rd year. So I've invited my good friend here, Troy Hewitt, to come and hang out with me as we kind of do a wrap party on season 3.
I like a party.
It's a party. It's my party, and I'll lag if I want to. So, what are we doing here? Well, as I explained in that hour before that doesn't exist anymore, besides those 3 cartoons every week, I do something like you can see on the screen right now. This I did as the thumbnail for the program and as the opening card when I do a countdown.
That's cute.
I didn't do a countdown this time because we're having kinds of problems, but usually there's a countdown. But that's all that they are used for. And I've done a new one for every episode except 2. I reused a drawing twice. So that means I've got 155 cartoons that were done just for thumbnail.
Wow.
and opening card. And some of them I like a lot. So I think I've done some really good stuff. And so I decided that for this episode, for this wrap party, I want to go back and look at some of them and kind of enjoy them. And
that's a good idea. I like it.
Take my buddy Troy on a little
tour
through the history of Random Encounters.
Love it.
So Random Encounters started right around the end of April, beginning of May of 2024, right? Yeah, 2024. And so I kind of did it on a whim. I'd done a show, some live streams like this, just kind of off the cuff, where I drew I drew stuff. I had in fact, the first time I did it was for the Olympics in 2021. I For the month of the Olympics, every day I did a live stream.
That's right.
The one encounter table was a fantasy creature, and the other encounter table was an Olympic sport.
I remember this, yeah.
And I wound up doing a Kickstarter. See if I can find the book over here on my pile of stuff. I wound up doing a Kickstarter and printing a little book with the results.
Nice.
But I had so much fun. I kept thinking about it. I started this show to be kind of D&D themed, and I just started on the whim. I decided, you know what, I should do this, and so I started doing it.
Yeah.
And I realized that I needed to have a thumbnail for the video, and so I wound up doing the very first one. Here we go. I'm gonna come back here. No, not there. I'm gonna go over here, and then this Random Encounter Season 1. This was the very first one.
Great.
And you can see a lot about it hasn't changed. I haven't done a lot of updating of my branding. But the idea I had for this was it would just be something sketchy, right? So the lines are all meant to be pencil style.
Yeah.
And I did it very, just kind of quickly.
Yeah.
And the thought for the first few of them, the idea was someone drawing something else, because that's what the show was, me drawing things. And it was I like the Random Encounters name, right, for the
it's great.
Encounter, for what it says and how it plays in the game. But I was also using that as kind of a theme for the drawing, like a weird mashup of who's drawing whom. And what better way to start than an adventurer drawing a beholder with a rose in its clasp between its teeth?
Yeah, that's a very romantic image.
Yeah. So then we did the cartoons, and the second one, it turns out I realized that that May the 4th was happening. So I immediately did a second, I did two episodes in the first week. And the second one was a Star Wars theme, May the 4th. And so it had hand drawing Chewie.
That looks great. Chewie looks awesome. Funny.
And again, same kind of thing, right? Pencil-y sketch and that quick coloring, which has become a thing for the show. But then for the next week, I'm already starting to realize I'm going to run out of ideas. Who's drawing who in a weird way, but still, kind of the pets posing for the owner.
Cute.
But I started being a little unhappy with how the pencil sketchy kind of thing was looking here. It just didn't seem. I know this as a thumbnail, it's supposed to be appealing and draw people in, and I didn't think it was really working so great. So I started thinking about ways to change it, and didn't come up with them the next week, but I got it.
This is great.
You see, I also, at this point, I was including the date because no one knew this was going on. So I was putting the date on it.
Right.
Realized soon that I didn't want to do that either. But I don't know. This might have been the last of the pencil ones. There might be one more. Nope. Then I switch over. I said, all
Then
right,
you switch over to yeah.
I'm gonna just draw it. Like I want it to be cleaner and more fun. And also, do they have to be drawing or painting each other? Maybe he's making the sculpture.
Clever.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
But yeah, kind of a fun. Hey, Paul Rua. Hey, mommy. Yay, we're back.
Yay, we're back.
And we're going through we're going through the drawings, the thumbnail / opening card drawings. But I think this is the last one where I specifically have the drawing motif, the art, someone modeling for someone else motif.
Right.
And I just,
it is a clever concept. Yeah.
It is, but we've already only done 6 of them here, and I'm already really running out of
Right.
gas. So I decided to lean into the random encounters, two characters or a situation that just seems untoward, and
Yeah.
I kind of went with that. And if I'm right, oh wait, no, and so here, just kind of a cute little
predicament.
Yeah. A random encounter.
A random encounter, if you will.
And this was one of the first ones that I looked at. I'm like, I really like that. Like, I look at it now, and it probably wouldn't make my top 10 because I've done a lot of them, but I still like it a lot. No, it came out good. Although one of the things I always do when I'm drawing rowboats, I always get it wrong. Which way you face, which way the guy rowing is facing.
Is that not the right way?
No, because you're pulling and you're propelling. The front of the boat is behind you when you're rowing.
Oh.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, in order to do that, if you were going to do that, you would need to push the oars in order to go forward, and that wouldn't work so well. No one has ever caught me on that or made a point. That probably people did. They just felt they didn't need to embarrass me. But I embarrassed myself. But so there we go. Maybe that's why Cthulhu got him, because he was
rowing
backwards,
rowing the harder way.
Right. It's like running a vinyl record backwards and listening to the right
summoning a Cthulhu.
You row your boat backwards and you summon Cthulhu.
I like it.
All right. So here's where I kind of changed it, and I thought, all right, I want having some background doing that other one, even the Cthulhu one. I'm like, that's more work than I want to do. And I thought about there's an old school of animation from the mid 20th century, the United Artists production, generally just referred to as UAP, and they did a lot of animation where the background was like that. It was just a flat color with some lines and some spot colors.
Yeah,
Troy, you would know it if you saw it. You would recognize things you've seen that were done that way. So I started thinking about that, where I would have the characters I would color and the background I would just do some drawings on. An interesting thing about this one is that little purple guy is a character from one of the first comics I ever did. In fact, one of the first comics I ever self-published. Not that anyone would recognize him but me, which is why I felt kind of safe bringing him in there. His name was Rimshot, the living drum machine.
Oh. So is he a living drum machine?
He was. Yeah, the story was about a band, and it was a sci-fi rock and roll story. He was literally their living drum machine. He only spoke in drum sound effects. Bada bing, bam, bam, boom. But the other characters understood him.
Nice. I was looking up the UAP art style, and I totally see what you're talking about.
Yeah. So then I moved on, and again, you see that UAP kind of style. It's another one. I just like the idea of a dinosaur, like no dinos on the grass.
Right. And this copper going, listen here, you.
And already we're getting to some of these that I think, like on their own, this would make a fun little drawing. Like,
Yeah.
I could post this somewhere. I could do prints of something like this. So again, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this show like this on the anniversary. This is from June 15th, 2024, and I don't think I've shown it anywhere since. Right? Which makes me sad because even now I like this. It makes me
clever.
Smile.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right. So after that, again, just trying to think of weird pairings. Like
that's good. Like somebody snuck a dragon egg into the robin's egg nest.
Yeah. But this is also the one where the UAP style was beginning to get a little weird because it's drawing attention from the text a little, and it's a little hard to see what's going on there. And so I started thinking about what I could do to work with it, kind of develop that a little further. And I think that's where I got to. Went back.
You do a great job with facial expressions.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah. No, I mean, and that's kind of the fun of the show, right? Is it's very fast. Here's an idea. Right. I think I did that one. Lala, I think I did this one on one of your shows.
Got mixed up into Lala's crafts.
Yeah, so I went back and did a full coloring on that, but then we had the 4th of July special. So I've changed it. So I usually use that all on one side if it's a special show, and the over the top on the regulars. A lot of things I've spent too much time thinking about.
No, but it's what makes it fun to watch. Definitely.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not a bad Spirit of 76, Fantasy Spirit of 76 little group. I could do a sticker with them. I'd want to redraw it a little, but maybe next July 4th.
I say.
Yep. Weird interaction.
Just having some summer fun.
Just kind of hanging out.
Catching an octopus trying to eat his snacks.
Oh, those octopus. You got to watch them every minute.
They're smart.
Oh, I'd like that. The other thing I say I've done almost 500 of these. And every once in a while, like my Facebook memories will share some up. And I'm like, I don't even remember drawing that. or hey, that's really good.
That's the fun. I love doing that. When you like read something you wrote and you can't remember you wrote it, and you're like, oh wow, that's actually pretty good. I didn't mess that one up.
All right. So, but then we get to here's another one. Just cracked me up.
The look on his face.
Yeah.
Yummy.
It's like, who's gonna like one of those little bear honey squeezers? A bear.
That's
bear's
right.
Gonna love that.
He'll demand it.
And then, okay, so I'm going back.
That's a great one. Harpy's like, seed's my favorite. That's clever.
There's another one. This is, in fact, I remember looking at this one saying, like, I don't want to draw the whole thing, but this would be so. If I take the lettering off the top, there's nothing here, and I really like the piece. I really should maybe find some way to do more of it, but there's no audience like this. It served its purpose.
Right.
Until tonight, This has been sitting around since July of 2024, being seen by no one.
But it is kind of fun. You could utilize them in a web project, or yeah.
I keep over the years. I have been thinking I really should.
Yeah.
And then I haven't. Says the energy really sells the gag. Thank you. Yes, it's
yeah, it does.
So then, this is my first Gen Con special.
I love this one. This is one of my favorites. I love that you can see how many years that the gelatinous cube has been coming to Gen Con. I love that.
I just did my 4th annual Gen Con. We've been going 3 years and I've done 4 Gen Cons. Done the 4th Gen Con one a couple of weeks ago.
That's good. I love that.
Thank you. And then this is from the Gen Con special.
Yeah, that I know that feel. Jeez Louise. Of being stuck in the middle of people and they're like suddenly, hey, let's throw a parade of people wearing costumes. It's like, are you kidding me? All I need to do is use the restroom.
I've got 3 minutes to get to my next event.
And about 1 minute of bladder strength left.
All right. And there's what's a weird encounter? If you encounter yourself.
Yeah.
Or your dog.
Or your twin.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
Yeah, and again, if I finish this, this would be one. I think that people would buy this. There's an audience for this drawing.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Hipsters who look like other hipsters. All right, so here's where I kind of start doing what has wound up being the standard is I pick a color and I do a very limited palette take on it.
Yeah.
It's very limited here in that it's the flat green and I have a lighter green for the fence. But you'll see as we go forward, that's what I start doing is I pick the color and then 2 or 3 variations of that color to do the coloring in the background while our main characters remain in color, fully rendered in color.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. What is that green? Like a sage green or a?
Yeah, it's a get on the color wheel and go. Yeah, that looks good. But yeah, I think that sage green is probably exactly it. So then, oh dear.
That's great.
It's a random encounter.
That's right. It's just like, I'm going to be taking your beer, sir. Which is, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
Drinking beer in the ocean or the lake or whatever.
I want to know what that fish is going to do when he catches the fisherman with the beer. Right?
Oh, see, now I thought he was stealing the beer, but he's throwing the beer up.
You know what? It's a drawing, so it could be either way. But my thought, yes, he's trying to catch the fisherman.
Yeah.
But no, your way, actually, I bet more people think your way than mine. Because that does... Yeah.
I was thinking like how hard it must be to drink a beer underwater. You just got to kind of open it and go downstream or something. Right. But
just got to put your mouth over it. Oh,
that's right. Just open wide and yeah.
I made a sticker out of this one.
That's great.
Here we go. So here's the first really good example of that kind of what I've done from now on. There's 3 or 4 different variations of the blue in that.
Yeah.
So I can get it colored quickly, but still have the characters kind of pop out.
Yeah, I like it. I like the dimensionality is really fun. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Alex. Thanks for coming, man. Good to see you. All right. So then we. I don't even know what made me do this. Sometimes I get to be like, what the hell was I thinking that week?
I think it's hilarious. It's like the ant's like, hey, I guess I'll act like the dog and hopefully get a treat. Clever. Yeah, you missed the technical. It's almost as if they didn't happen.
Almost like it didn't. Almost like it wasn't there.
Just a horrible dream.
This was during the playoffs that year. The Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays were playing each other. And I thought it would be funny if a Blue Jay was rooting for Baltimore and an Oriole was rooting for Toronto.
They're like, oh, you? Yeah. How dare you? Love it. Hand it over.
We got you covered, Mac.
Give us your nuts.
Show me your nuts. You've seen the Kentucky Fried Movie?
No, gosh, I think I might have long time ago, right? Like that did come out in the 70s?
Yes. Yeah. So there's it's like Airplane, it's a movie with just tons of stupid, quick throwaway jokes. And one of them is supposed to be a porno. And this big-breasted woman comes up to this guy who is a pop singer. Just looks like a total nerd, and she says, "Show me your nuts," and he goes, "Doing, doing, 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 doing."
Demonstrating how nuts he really was.
He is nuts.
That's great.
Right. Now, all we need is gravy, and you'd love this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe that is gravy. Me just hasn't turned. Maybe the gravy squatch is actually Sasquatch by day, gravy squatch by night.
Maybe.
Food for thought.
My favorite gag in this is in the window where it says "big sale." Just the idea that's what Bigfoot comes in for, a big sale.
That's right. That's right.
God, I'm a moron.
I think it's great. I love it. I also love the expression on his face. The one guy's like, he still has the can-do attitude. Yeah. He's still into it, but Sasquatch is just looking thoughtful and hopeful.
Hey, Matthew Snow, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming to the party. I did a sticker of this one too.
That's funny. Hanging out with his buds.
Yeah, I really wanted to do a gargoyle one. It took me a while to come up with the way to fit it in for this size drawing, but it worked okay.
It's good. It's friendly. It's a fun moment. Like, you hope that that's the way that it works out. That gargoyles and pigeons are hanging out, having their morning coffee, talking about the drama of the evening or whatever. That's a good one.
Like that?
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah.
They're so happy to be clean.
Ghosts hanging laundry, I'm pretty sure, was the... Yeah, but drawing it, the idea, I remember giggling that the idea that the ghost thought this was just such a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Hang me on the line. Woo!
That's great.
This was right around Thanksgiving. I know.
Oh, I see. They've come with potluck stuff.
But they don't understand that
That's cute. They're like, hello, are you there?
We have come to your dinner.
That's cute.
Oh yeah, it must have been because now we got it in October. So in October.
Oh, that's Linus.
Yeah, that was Godzilla in the pumpkin patch was the cue.
That's funny.
I think it's funny that I've had 500 of them, but I can remember what the cue was for it. Yeah. So this is one of the ones I wound up reusing this one last fall because I had a.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
too good not to.
This is another one that I never stopped thinking about this drawing.
It's great. It's so funny. Definitely a rude surprise when all your leaves turn into little creatures that are trying to bite your feet off.
Who hasn't had to rake a large yard and think that the leaves are out to get me?
That's
I already finished. How are they back there?
Right.
Yeah. I've done. This is a kind of a theme. Both of these, someone wearing a costume that they're in the mouth of.
Yeah,
like that's my New Year's. All my New Year's ones.
Yeah. Also, aren't your this is your zodiac?
Yeah, then my New Year's zodiac.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And also some creature with an oblong shape just wearing a mask at the end of its snout and thinking that's good enough.
Hilarious. I love that. It's very funny.
Alex wants to stat up the leaf pile encounter.
Isn't that great, Alex? It's very, very creative. It's so funny.
It's another one. I did a sticker for that. I'm mentioning the stickers. All these stickers I mentioned, you can still buy from me. So if any of them sound good, drop me a line.
Oh yeah, because you've got the actual. We just talked about this last Sunday. You've got a collection of a bunch of your stickers.
Yep.
Just waiting for people to buy them.
It's true. Cool. This is the political version of the Oriole and Blue Jay one.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone you saw me.
Right.
It's another. God, I love this one.
That's good. Chuckles needed to lose some weight.
This was the weekend of the New York Marathon.
I see.
And then some weeks like this, I remember this. I knew I needed to get the drawing done, and I just did not have any idea. And I have no clue why I drew a monkey and a lion playing chess. It really was random. Like I needed to draw something.
Yeah, the monkey's like, what?
You like that?
I love it. I really do. That's so funny. So funny.
As we go through this, I'm like, maybe I should have a show where I go through. Maybe I should have one for different seasons because, like I say, 500 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, first Thanksgiving cover. Another one. Here's a theme runs through my people dressing like each other.
Right.
Another theme: sports animals actually getting into the sport.
The mascot or the
well, the guy is
the team animal
wearing a Chicago Bear. So
yeah,
it's a bear going against the Bears.
Someone from the Bears.
Yeah.
Fun.
Sometimes the jokes are just that dumb.
I think they're great.
Oh yeah, so you can guess what week that was.
That's so Friday, funny. So. The crystal ball. So they're mad at. Are they mad at each other? Or are they mad at the leaf for not coming down yet?
So yeah. I mean, the question is, what do you see in it? My thought was that they're each waiting for the last leaf to fall, and they're mad at. No, this one's mine. It's mine. Right. The leaf is holding on for dear life. But it could be anything, right?
No, I think that's great.
But again, I kind of see how the purple, the flat, that's instead of just having a background, do the multi-layered coloring.
Yeah.
I really like, and this, by doing these, that's what's kind of helped me get the practice in for what I do on the cartoon homages that I'm doing on the Wednesday show, the really more complicated ones where it's more difficult. But in order to get the feeling of depth by changing the color of the lines and doing that kind of color shift, and all of these help me get the practice in that. So I get a lot of crap for I send a lot of holiday cards each year, just because, and like it's not, and they're not, it's kind of end of year. Like I'm not religious. I'm not sending it for the holiday, but this is I don't get to see people. I don't send presents, but I do a card of my own design and I put a sticker in it, and that's your. It's like, shut up.
I'm thinking of you, friend.
You got a gift. It's from me. Go away. Did you send me a card? No. Shut up.
No. All right.
But I do sometimes think I overdo it with just the number of cards I send, and this one came from thinking, well, what if that many people sent me cards too?
I was going to ask, do you get a lot of Christmas cards?
I mean, I get a fair number of them.
I used to get a bunch more. I've moved a couple times, and just different jobs and all that kind of stuff. But
people aren't sending them and it's becoming less and less of a thing.
Yeah.
I also found from getting them that I have some very strange thoughts about the effort put into sending the cards,
and that you think it's not.
I will not talk about, because if I do, I will be selling out someone who is a friend of mine who has sent me cards. Then I will say that what they do is bad.
I see.
It's not that it's bad, but I found it. I have weirdly strong reactions to something, and I'll tell you about it off screen if you're curious. And if not, just never ask about it, and I won't bring it up again.
Okay. Where did you go? Oh, there you are.
Who, me?
Yeah, I lost you for just a minute. That's fun, coming together of the.
Yeah. Paul Ruiz says that kind of background also allows it to really fall into the background. It allows the important things to go forward, and it's not really subliminal, but it does. It plays. It's there. It adds something without drawing attention to it.
So, yeah.
And one of the things on the show, as I'm drawing things, I'll often talk about when I pick the colors. When I pick colors that are too strong, it really washes out even the quick drawings I'm doing. It becomes hard to focus where you want to focus. But if you soften them up, or you do something like this, your eye is definitely going where you want it to.
Yeah.
And if you care, if it's amusing to you, you can linger on it and be rewarded for looking a little deeper into it.
Now, did you learn that from like doing it kind of trial and error style, or did you learn by is that something that they taught in cartoon school?
Well, I didn't take a lot of cartooning, but I have read a lot and listened to cartoonists talk a lot. And kind of like with the Christmas cards, even when I wasn't doing it, I would look at what other people did and found that I had very strong opinions about them, and that I would learn things from them and tucked it away. So kind of both.
That makes sense.
And these drawings are, like I say, are where I got to practice a lot of this and kind of put it into use and learn the practical application of these ideas.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so we're at the holidays.
That's a good one too. I've seen this one.
The New Year. It's a barbarian New Year.
Chris asked an interesting question. Yeah. Which football team would win if the team animals played each other?
It's I've seen whole websites devoted to that.
Oh, I've
seen video series devoted to people arguing those questions.
That's great. That's fun. All the years meeting up for a beer.
I kind of love the idea of all the old New Year's hanging out together.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. Watching fireworks or making fireworks?
No, catching snowflakes on their tongue.
I see.
But it's a beholder, so it also has to zap one. But we got kind of a Calvin and Hobbes little kid there.
Yeah. Oh, I see that.
Notice that aliens show up a lot. Aliens trying to do the human thing.
I love that. Look, they're just like us. Look, they're so proud too. They're like, see, we've done a thing. We're normal like you.
This is what humans do.
Right. That's cute. The sign right at the cliff's edge. Hey, that's a random encounter. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, they're trying to flavor him up. That's clever.
So this one, I had just heard a radio piece about how this was the week when everyone who joined the gym stops going after New Year's. This was the third or fourth week after New Year's when it dropped off. So
I like it. Aww. What is that, a chipmunk?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's got a long tail, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a weird little creature.
Sure.
Sometimes I do a sketch and I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I like it.
Yeah. You know, little unknown weird little creatures need love too. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, it's
Umber Hoax on. This one was I found myself thinking about this one a lot for quite a while.
Oh yeah, how come?
I just like the idea of all the little characters jumping out of the screen. I like how it came out.
It looks great. That person's like, I've been climbing this all day.
Yeah.
And he's getting an Amazon package.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, what?
A mud golem, an earth. I don't know what an earth elemental. I don't remember what it was. This was one that definitely came out of the chat room. So like sometimes it's just a thing off off list and I do it. And sometimes we're having conversations like this and people, particularly like Michael in chat, who is one of my most reliable viewer all the time and always with good ideas. Chris Andrew also, and who's right here now, always coming up with good ideas. And sometimes I don't. It's not even what I roll. Like they come up with a good idea and I draw it. And I think that This is a combination of things that were on the I mean, definitely snowshoes came off the list. I think the ballet came off the list. I don't, but
what yeah, is that gravy squatch?
It sure looks like it, but I don't.
Be. Yeah.
We could say it is.
Sure, why not? Everybody wants a pizza.
Everyone wants the pizza bus. I like how that came out too.
That's great.
Oscar special.
Like it.
And here's another. I've done a bunch of things like this with the barrier between seasons or years or what I've done. This you'll see will come up a bunch more times as we go through this. But kind of, once we hit the vernal equinox, now it's spring, right? This idea of sprinting through the snow so you can get to that line where the animals and the cherry blossoms are waiting for you.
I like it. We must that. The FADF up. They're waiting so they can eat it?
Yeah, well, I think, no, my idea is they're protecting it because it's just sprouting up.
Got it.
Make sure no one does anything. I don't know, but there's, that's one of the things. All of these are just kind of drawings that came up out of my head. And if whatever interpretation you take from it is okay, what I wanted is not as important at all. Yeah. And it's interesting to me, like all I saw there, I remember that the point was that they were protecting it, but it sure doesn't have to mean that. It sure could be they're waiting for lunch.
Right. just a drive-by alien sighting.
Yep.
I like it.
Strange things happen in New York. You never know what you're going to see.
That's right. Only you can prevent fireballs. That's good. Yeah. That's very funny.
The early bird gets the worm a nice breakfast.
Exactly.
I'm just thinking, the early bird, if I'm up that early, I don't want worm. I want a nice cup of tea and maybe a donut.
Yeah, right. Yeah, worm's a little hardcore.
Oh.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, this was the week of the full
the eclipse.
Yeah. You got to know, vampires must love the eclipse. You can come out and play some beach volleyball. And so he was towards the end of year one. This might be the last one for season one. I decided I would start putting myself in a few of them.
Why not?
And so I did. That was year one.
Those are great. Now, do you find that your sense of humor gets a little more pronounced as you go on, or?
My sense of humor has been 60 years developing. It's
so yeah, it's not going anywhere. Yeah.
I mean, it's always on the move, but
right.
All right, so we go to season 2, and we just wrapped up season 1. Time to start season 2. Next week we're on to season 2.
I love that. Yes, speed volleyball. Paul Ruiz says, will we see Jimothy? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Dale says, will we see Jimothy on your random table soon?
I don't know, but you know what we will see is a Jimothy sticker. I just got word that it's being mailed this week. It's going to arrive next week sometime.
And then Paul says, I'd recommend a reworked only you can prevent fireballs as a sticker. I think that's got a lot of potential. I agree.
All right. Well, there you go. Let's say 500 of them. There have to be a few good keepers that I missed the first time around.
Looking at this, so yeah, you're rusted, your nested Russian dolls and your Chinese. What do they call them?
Daruma.
Yeah, or is it Japanese or Chinese?
Well, I mean, it's the Daruma dolls, but I think the Chinese have a version of it too.
Yeah, basically you paint the eyeball on them and then burn them in the fire of your choosing.
But it's just a little family.
Yeah, cute.
That was fun.
That was fun.
This must have been so let's say started in May. So it was Mermaid. There's a lot of people drawing mermaids all through May. I didn't want to, but I did it for the cover.
Nice.
Purple worm takeout food.
That's sort of your MO, right? Like you've got just a big bucket full of ideas that didn't quite hit. Waiting to be unleashed.
Just reach in and pull something out. Some weeks are like that. That's how you get a lion playing the monkey at chess.
Yeah.
That definitely came out of that box. And sometimes I just have a dumb idea.
I think it's great. It's hilarious and corny. A beautiful combination. That's fun.
What was it? Oh, yeah, it's Batman and Jazzercise.
Knees up, old chum. This is a classic. What is that? What's the guy's name?
Adam West.
Adam West. Yes, I was thinking of Burt Ward.
That's Robin.
Yeah.
Holy leg cramps, Batman. Knees up, old chum.
The run towards bride.
Yeah. This is another one that people have asked me what I meant by this. And they're like, I don't know. I just can't wait to get married, or you're on some.
And what's this kid up to holding on to the train?
There's a ring bearer, right? She was supposed to be the ring bearer.
Oh, I see, dropping the rings. Yeah. I see.
Because the bride is running so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, this must have been around June. Part of it might have been how many people want to decide they want to get married. They want to get married in June. I don't know. but
I wonder if there's some sort of event going on in the news. Oops.
I made stickers out of both of these guys. You can get
what the heck?
You can get one of each.
I like these, the flapper hippos. The family that mows together grows together. Now, who is this? Who is the little guy? Is he just some purple-haired human?
Just some little gnome,
bottomless. Yeah.
And that's how it goes, right? The tiny little guy wins the eating contest.
Right.
No, they're different. Spirit of St. Louis. I got a lot of different. Or Spirit of 76. Got a lot of Spirit of 76s. Now, I don't have a cat.
I was going to say, you don't have a cat, but that's very accurate.
I have had cats.
Yeah.
I'm playing on memory here.
Yeah.
And for me, so one of the interesting things for me here is, see, I did the flat coloring for the room, but I did full coloring out the window because the window is an important part of what's going on here.
Yeah, I see that now. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm a little clever.
That's fun.
Stand in the
Oh, now I get it. I was like, you just thought that you're just hanging out, but then there's you got a submarine in there. That's great.
Sometimes you watch the whale, and
sometimes the whale's watching
the
you.
whale watches you.
I believe I'm wearing my killer whale hat that I wear in solidarity with the killer whales who like to crush, $1 million yachts.
Have you heard about the latest thing that a group of killer whales is doing?
No, tell me all about it.
They've got some videos of them entertaining themselves by making fish explode.
Oh,
one of them will holds onto the fish by the tail as it's trying to get away, and another one lines up and then just speeds right at it full speed and hits it with its nose, and the fish literally explodes into tiny, like there's a cloud of fish filling the ocean.
Wow, that is hardcore.
Some of them come in and eat. There's some people seem to think that it might be a way to feed younger orcas that come in and just make it easy for them to eat it.
Yeah.
No one knows for sure, but I've seen at least one, and I hear that there are multiple videos out there of them doing this, and it is just horrifying.
Yeah. They are no BS. I mean, like they will.
Yeah.
They'll cut a guy.
Yeah. So next Gen Con drawing. I've run that table.
I've seen that table. That's great. Is he speaking to the?
That was the opening morning of Gen Con.
That's great. It's got to do the CAPTCHA.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
CAPTCHA in space. Or you're a golfer at all, or ever watch it, but if you go live to a golf tournament, there's people whose job it is to stand around with these little signs that say quiet, which they hold up right when someone is going to hit the ball. Most people who go to a golf tournament know that, and yet there's someone whose job it is to hold it quiet. It's like the idea of the animals needing someone to tell them to be quiet.
Right. Or they're just so interested.
Yeah.
That rabbit's like, I'm so nervous.
Can he make it?
I hope he can make it.
Got another fish and a...
This, I see that one right away. Like going in for try number 2. That's great.
Yeah, this was the week of the U.S. Open.
That T-Rex is mad. His arms are so short.
Yeah. The monkey's aggressive, though. All right, here's another one with the going over the line from summer to fall.
Dragging you out of summer into fall.
Right? Yeah. Come on. It's time to move along. Time waits for no man. A few more weeks of summer, please.
Please. I do like fall, though. That's a great
too.
season.
Actually, fall is actually my favorite.
Same.
Season. But I'll tell you, one of the things I really like about this is the progression of the trees in the background.
Yeah.
I put more thought into that than is certainly necessary and probably obvious. But I look at that, I'm like, yeah, look at those trees.
Yeah, do you ever have, I mean, sometimes I think that people can diminish the impact or the import that a cartoon piece has, but I mean, if I'm imagining you've got a few that you worked really hard on and, that have, I mean, you don't really do like hardcore political stuff or serious stuff. You're usually pretty funny, but right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually. I mean, this one I think says something, but
yeah, for sure.
I also like the little fall sprites.
I do too. Yeah, the little I'd like to see that as merch.
Mimic doghouse.
Wrong choice, doggo. Miss Vark eats ants. Miss Vark. That's great. Oh.
You like the zombies tea time?
Yeah, I do. I really do. The ladies who lunch.
Yeah.
This is good too.
This is that October when baseball and football are both
conflicting sporting events to watch. Yeah. I remember this one, I think. I think I remember that stream. Oh.
Look what I brought in for show and tell.
And I brought you an apple. Nice.
The dumb ones are maybe the ones I find the funniest. Like, what? He's holding the cup upside down.
I get it now. At first I wasn't sure, but I get it.
He's holding the cup upside down.
That's
I didn't. Again, fast drawing. I would need to make that clearer because it's not right now.
Kind of, yeah. I think maybe if you put like some lettering on the cup and showed that it was upside down.
Yeah, it would not be it wouldn't be hard work to get it better.
It's great. That's fun. Because we've all been there.
Yeah.
Stop the spy. Drink. What does it say? Drink.
Cocoa.
At first I thought drink colon. That's not right. That can't possibly be it. That's really fun.
And then the little guy in the background.
Hey, Jason. Jason Tisdale says, hello, I come in peace.
Oh, man.
That's a good one. Are they lost?
Well, they all. So what do you get out of it? Really, is it?
I get that. Oh, I see. So the scarecrow is pointing one way, and the crows are pointing the other. Are they giving directions to the crows on the fence? Maybe.
You know what? Again, whatever you see is okay.
Yeah.
My intention is that they're lost because if you look in the sky, all the other birds, their V's are all pointed the other way.
Oh.
Right? So the birds are all in the sky, are all flying that way. These guys don't know where they're going. They got a map and they think they want to go one way, and the scarecrow's pointing the other way.
That's cute.
This one also comes back in another drawing the next year. This was my 60th birthday.
Nice. Wait, it was 60th episode? 60th episode?
Or my 60th birthday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And all of the Who's were me. So
that's great. I see. What a nice guy charging up everybody's stuff.
Helpful.
Again, I like this one. I do think that's something funny about someone's, mask sort of sitting not quite around their whole head. It's very funny. Oh, leaves. Cute. Okay, that's clever. Having a little break at their Acorn Cafe.
That's right.
That's fun.
Were you ever afraid to jump in a leaf pile because of what might be in it?
Yes.
Not just
yes,
me.
I have been. I was always worried that I would hit something like a stone or something tall or whatever, but
or a weird alien.
Or a weird alien, yeah. That's great. Every year I do something similar for Green Running, just having this turkey just decimating people, like, giant turkey stomping people, and it says gobble, gobble.
You're haunted by the turkeys that you have eaten in life.
Right. Thought you were out of the woods.
No such luck.
No such luck. So a little ambush.
Yeah. Yeah. You're afraid of what's in the leaf pile now?
Oh, this is interesting. So he's got a tell.
Clearly, got a real tell.
That's good.
I like that one.
That is fun.
I like that. I don't think I ever made a sticker out of that, but I really should.
Yeah, that's great. All the kids and some adults, it looks like.
Get out of there, old man. I used that as my holiday card last year.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yep.
I was just looking around and I found your calendar on my desk. Oh, my tissues have fallen. Oh, this is your Kickstarter that I got.
Oh?
Yeah. Creatures and Competitions, a fantastic.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about earlier. That's the what's it? The Olympic one.
Yeah. That's great. That's a good one too. Baby New Year's. What is Baby New Year running into?
It's just the new year. He was opening the door on 2025, and there's like Scooby-Doo scary eyes just lurking there waiting for him.
Ruh-roh.
At least that's what I thought.
Yeah. I like that dragon.
Yeah. That's how I felt.
Put a new desktop computer on that Xmas list.
2025, it could only go downhill.
I know. I definitely picked up on that one.
And it did. Oh, there we go. Did you ever have one of those little like plastic sleds that they called them UFOs?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It looked like a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And
nice.
I don't know that this was ever funny, but it just looks wrong to me now.
Well, because he's chasing with a box of crypto lubes?
Cubes.
Oh, cubes. Okay.
Crypto lubes would be worse. Yeah.
Jason's actually drawing a kite right now.
All right.
Nice. Do you want to eat a snowman? That's great. I really love the dungeon. 50 years in the dungeon calendar. Yeah. It looks so good.
Which one?
The calendar, the 50 years in the dungeon calendar.
Thank you.
Really great stuff.
Yeah. The heating bills were kind of high that year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one too.
Paul said your Freudian slip is showing. It looked like an L, not a C.
It did. Troy's not wrong. My C's too often can be confused with L's, and in cases like that, it's a problem.
That's true. Zombies eating snowmen are at a high risk of brain freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's where the real party is.
That's right.
When all the snacks are thrown away.
Up there is a veritable smorgasbord.
Congratulations on your Oscar win.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's as close as I'm getting.
For your consideration. We do. Yay. All right. This I like the theme. That's good.
This was the week of the New Yorkers' 100th anniversary.
Oh, yeah. Right? Yeah, exactly. Everything is awful. Oh, that's a clever. I like that.
As a baseball fan, I complain about this terribly every year. Spring training is so wonderful, and the first month of the season is so awful because so much of the country is still winter weather. So they let them train in the beautiful warm places and then send them out and say, now play for real. There was the 100th episode.
Nice. May have seen better.
Yeah, eggs were kind of expensive that year too.
There's a couple running themes in these.
Yeah. Say I don't. So let's say it's not that I never do anything political. It's just I kind of soft-hand it when I do.
Right.
And then I love how that ghost came out.
Yeah, she looks great.
Yeah.
The real character.
This is the other one. I reused that one this year for tax week because I really like it. And I couldn't come up with a better idea at all.
Yeah, I like it too. It reminds me of me. Gotta get them deals.
And this was like when you came and joined me for the 100 characters and 100-minute show.
That was fun. That was a fun time. I can't believe that. How long ago was that?
That was last May, so it was a year and a couple of months ago.
That's wild.
But that was there we go. That was the end of season 2. So we are 2/3 of the way. See how many of these there are? Oh my God.
You gotta find some way to make them, visible.
All right, so then I close this and we come up here. I'm going to look at current season, but I got to go the other way because all the way to the bottom. And then we started season 3 with a party. Kind of like this.
Yeah. That cake. In Soviet Russia.
Cake eats you.
Oh, I love those guys. Is that the Spoonbill?
What?
Yeah.
Well, it's just like a Kenku. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, like this
like one, yeah.
Yeah, the Spoonbill kind of does this, and it makes that rapid fire clicking noise. Right. It sounds like shotguns or machine gun. It's really cool. It's a cool bird.
Bookworms with a Y.
I see. I get it.
Yo-Yo Bear.
Yo-Yo Bear.
Go. It's another one of the ones I would make a poster. Like I've sometimes thought about doing. Like there's a while when the cafe that a group that I met with, they had local artists hang stuff on the wall, and they kind of rotated. And I thought about printing out a bunch of these in particular, like do these, print them out, and hang them up, and they closed. So I thought that would not be a bad show, right? A little mini gallery show with some of the best of these.
Yeah, we had somebody. I worked at a studio once, and we had somebody that every morning would come in and draw a new picture of something to do with coffee. Like just a new, like it was just an interesting little thing. And so I just always grabbed it to save it.
Right.
And then I ended up with, to surprise the studio, I bought a bunch of, 1x1, wrapped, canvas, like square canvases and just put them on the wall, and then had a whole gallery going. It was really fun. That's a neat thing. That's a neat idea. They're sharp.
Another baseball. You can tell I'm a baseball fan.
You are a baseball fan. Yeah. That's so. Isn't that the truth? Congratulations. Don't hurt yourself on the way down.
All right. So what do you get out of this one?
I get that he's mowing his lawn with his robot drone and chilling out and having a drink. I don't know who he is, but
I don't know either. No, it's a bunch of people I talked to didn't get that was supposed to be a drone.
Oh. Yeah, no, I got it right away.
Well, that's why you're my friend.
That's right. Excuse me, sir. I beg your pardon.
Hey.
Cute.
A little privacy here. What do you say?
That's good voice.
There's another one. I really like how that one came out.
Yeah, that was particularly hot.
It was like this, only even hotter.
Yeah, it was. I remember that. The kids are like, "What? Who's ready to rock out?" That's fun.
What's that? Oh, he blew up his
yeah. Surprise!
Come on in. The water's fine.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Michael and Chad talked about how doing a slideshow with a soundtrack.
Yeah,
you can have some fun with that. What? Oh, they're all helping to cool him down. I got it.
Yes, that is what I was thinking. But I also finished that one going like, That's just that's weird. I don't know.
They're like trying to get him inside by spitting on him, and
no, they're just helping out. Look at this smile.
Cool him down.
Hey. But yeah, do you really want a frog and a fish spitting on you? No, you don't. This is just a weird drawing. I forgot about this. This goes well with the Odyssey coming up.
I love the one slice of cucumber over the eye. That's great.
I'm a funny guy.
You're a funny guy.
Last year's Gen Con. This is another one. This would make a good.
I like how you got his head to fit so nicely into the. He just has a flat top. That's great. I love that.
And Michael, if you're in here to see what we're talking about, it was the Ennies last year. This year, the Beholder is at the costume contest. The dice picked it out, but it was
clever. The one cucumber was Michael and Chat's idea, he says.
Yeah. He's a funny guy, that Michael and Chat.
He's a pretty funny dude.
Yeah, it's another one. I really like how that came. Then there's a couple from this summer. There's one more. I don't know if it's the next one. It's one of the next 2 or 3 that I really like.
That is fun. I get it.
Yeah. Yes, it's this one. God, this one. I just love this drawing.
Yeah, it's good. It's really great.
I don't know that there's anything that's special. That's kind of what you were asking about earlier, right? I don't. It's not the greatest thing. It didn't have to work that hard at it, but I just love this drawing.
Yeah, me too. What does that say? Syllabus. Yeah, I think that's true. I agree, Paul. Paul says that you're prettier than your Monster Manual entry. That's a very funny guy.
And that oh God, I'm blanking on her name. It's in chat all the time. My friend, she's my actual friend in real life. And that was totally her. Like, I got that and I couldn't figure out that gag. And she gave it. She was in chat and figured that out. And I was really uncomfortable with where that cartoon was going.
Oh yeah.
And I just couldn't figure it out. And she gave that because it really had been more about the fact that it was the other way around. Like you know, you don't look anything like your picture, right?
Right.
Kind of way. Yeah. It was really not coming
That's
out.
Not your style,
right? Right. And I didn't like it. I didn't really want to finish it. I couldn't figure it out. And she absolutely saved that one. And it's it's a really good cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
I get pumpkin spice in each fall.
They come from galaxies away to try Earth's chai, or not chai, but yeah, pumpkin spice. That's good. That's my duck.
Wait for me. So kind of the same drawing from before, but this time
he's going south.
He's going south.
Yeah.
And it's that way.
Matthew asks, was it Lala?
It wasn't Lala. It was, God, I am so embarrassed. Picture her. No, she joins us all the time. And I have Thanksgiving with her every year. And God damn it. It is so hard being over 60 and trying to remember anyone's name.
It'll get you. Yeah. As your brain starts to calcify.
And the harder I think about it, the more it's not coming to me. Which I'm trying not to think about it and hoping it'll spring back in there.
Right.
And I'll at least feel better about that. Right now, all I've got is the feeling bad.
Oh, that's cute too. Finally, I get this cup I can drink out of.
We got another harpy.
Paul Rua says that scarecrow deserves a vacation. He's been outstanding in his field for so long.
That, well, Paul, you should come to Thursdays more often. You and Chris Andrew get along great.
Right. Now, what's going on there? I wasn't quite at a glance getting.
It was just it was a harpy petting a cat.
Oh yeah, okay.
In its lap, and trying to come up with a way to make that a funny drawing.
Just and a day sometimes, in the life.
Sometimes that's what it is. It's just here are these two things.
Yeah.
Okay, I can draw that. Can I think of a way to make it get a gag in there? Or
yeah.
And sometimes the answer is no. You just draw the harpy petting the cat.
And there you go. I like this one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. That's
all
fun.
Right. Oh, thank you. I look at this and I'm like, I feel like I didn't quite get it.
It's just fun. It's just like it's a fun moment. Leaning into the wind.
Oh, I like this one. I remember talking about it when I on the show. I feel like there's a children's book about the leaf pile that comes to life.
Yeah,
like a Frosty thing. Only it's the magic glove, right? You put the glove on him and he comes to life.
Leafy, the leaf pile.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yet again, we can see the themes coming through.
That's very funny. I like it. Halloween candy sale time.
Halloween candy sale now.
Frogabunga.
Oh yeah, just Frogabunga makes me laugh.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. Did you do a lot of leaf piles when you were a kid? Like
I had to rake a lot of leaves. We didn't do a lot of jumping in because if we did, we had to rake it again.
Right.
And there's nothing like being the person who's raking to make you think that jumping in a leaf pile is a stupid
dumb. That does make sense.
Yeah. So here we go. It shows up again. I reused it.
It's good. You had to.
But I mean, that kind of draws attention. All the ones we've gone through, that's the first time I reused any of them. I just kind of coming in and seeing that makes me just kind of brings back that pride again. Like every week up till then, I did a new cartoon.
Oh, I see. Okay, this is great. Yeah, I like your variation on we're crossing the threshold. Yeah. That's good.
I gotta find a use for this, a version of this. I don't know that. I think it needs to be redone a little, but. All right. So we've got what's the joke here, or what's the underlying special second gag, stupid pun gag to go?
I don't know.
It's a white elephant and a secret Santa.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's clever. I like that.
It's too smart for my own gooder.
I'm not sure I would have gone there immediately, but I think once I realized the elephant was white, I would definitely not get the ninja.
But I mean, you don't need to. Like let's say that's a bonus. That's for me.
Yeah.
Right.
I get it. I think it's fun. That's a clever way to kind of keep yourself on your toes.
Secret Santa. Paul got it.
That's good.
I really liked that one too. And also, I did this one, and then the folks from Kobold Press reached out and asked me if I would draw just those guys, if they could pay to use just those guys for some of their holiday themed postings.
Yeah.
And so I actually redrew them so you could see the whole thing. And
just the guys, the guys carrying the tree?
Just the little kobolds.
Oh, okay.
Kobold Press.
I didn't know that those were kobolds.
Yeah.
I thought that they were little crocodiles.
Yeah. I feel this feels like it comes from some kind of weird Christmas special.
Yeah.
Like there's a story that goes with this.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, geez, we all knew that feel. What? Are they mad because he rolled up some people and made him into a snowman?
Okay. I can tell you what I was thinking, but I think that's as good an interpretation as mine, because I finished this and I'm like, I did not get the idea is that that they're mad at him for doing a stereotypical, a cultural interpretation of
who they are, and
we don't wear hats. We don't have carrots for noses.
We don't. Yeah, I get it. That's pretty funny. I like that. That's funnier.
But it's really hard to get that out of the. I don't want to sound. I think the drawing is still fun and funny.
Yeah.
But that idea, that gag, I will often say this on the show when we're working on these. When you do, this is the equivalent of it's a single panel cartoon.
Yeah.
And when you're doing a single panel cartoon, you need to, they're hard because the person looking at it has to immediately understand the situation and the assumptions so they can recognize the thing that's different and
what makes it.
What makes it so. Now, when you're using words, it's a little easier, but it's also a little more confusing. Like if they don't get the underlying, assumption, then the words will sometimes lead them the wrong way anyway.
Right.
And sometimes there's just too much going on to be able to explain in a single picture to set all those things up. And that might be the case with this idea.
Oh, I think it's great.
Yeah. But like I say, it doesn't make it not a fun drawing. I think it's a fun drawing on its own. It could mean several different things, but I don't think people are going to get exactly what I was thinking when I drew it.
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean, other people look at that and they've had their own, like, they got a good laugh out of it. They thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember that guy.
I thought I was going to do like a series of 3 or 4 with these Arctic creatures on vacation. I only wound up doing one more, but I was thinking about having a series of these opening cards having a little narrative for what's going on for the characters. Yeah, so they got to make it to Hawaii.
Cute.
But that's all. That's the last we see of them. So I don't know. Maybe the volcano blew up. I'm not sure.
Maybe they just retired.
Maybe they just went home. Yeah, here's another one. This didn't work out. But for a couple of reasons. One, it wound up because of the Olympics and wanting to get the other one. I'd already done one of them in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So this was like almost the end of February by the time this came out. So really not timely for Groundhog's Day.
Right. Michael in chat says the one you skipped was the Winter Olympics special.
The one I skipped?
Yeah, before that one.
Oh yeah. What? This Winter Olympics special happened between this one, and then we had the Winter Olympics special, and then they came back.
Michael in chat remembers.
He's good like that. He's good like that. That Michael in chat.
He's like a Stan historian.
Yep.
Historistan.
And the improv cartoon goes to. See, I got an Oscar last year. I'm giving one away this year.
Generous.
But then.
Here's looking at me. Yeah. Oh, they don't want him to go because they're afraid they're gonna melt. That's why. Oh,
we can stay and have some more fun.
Don't melt us, Stan.
Well, we're waiting because I did another one. The next one is also with this same rough theme of the spring. This is winter side.
Yeah.
There's the spring side.
Oh. They're rabbits and it's another person. That's fun. That's fun. Takes the edge off.
It's another one. I just like the idea of the snowman melting away and you're inside it.
Yeah.
All you have to do is cross the line into spring.
Cute.
Get a sticker of that. I got about 100 of those sitting over there.
That's great. That is very fun.
Yeah.
The long winter.
Yeah. That one with the flowers, I was trying to think of waking up in spring, and I was never happy with that one. That it was okay, but it didn't really do much of anything. And a couple of people thought, like, what? There's zombie flowers? What's going on?
My first thought was, are they zombies or they're kind of coming, they're crawling out of the ground? But
yeah,
I think it's because they look tired.
Yeah. Well, my thought had been, well, the one of them's brushing his teeth and has a towel, no, this one, again, it's a fine drawing. I'm not saying it's not, but it really didn't land. So I kept thinking about the idea, and that was a better take on roughly the same headspace. Also, I like the bear in the boxer shorts.
Yeah, that's very funny.
It's just funny because about the time the guy who's in here earlier, Lamasu Rex.
Yeah.
That's a Lamasu.
Ah.
Yeah, and here's the other one that I reused.
That's a good one too, yeah. Well worth a reuse.
Here's another one people didn't. It's not even that people didn't get. I got a handful of people asking me, like sending me emails or leaving comments asking, "What's happening? What's going on there?"
Yeah. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. Is it two mimics looking to drown their victims?
No, you know what?
It's too wholesome.
It's the idea in my head was, sometimes particularly was, I think it came out of watching a video of a dog look into a lake and seeing its own reflection and be very happy that it saw its friend. And it was spring and it was raining and there were puddles everywhere. And I was thinking, well, does that mean you've got friends in every puddle?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Wherever those are your puddle friends.
That's right. Your puddle pals.
And that's what it was. But, not, could be reflections coming alive. Could be what Troy said. Could be mimics. Could be any number of things. My idea, again, as a single panel cartoon, my idea doesn't work because there are too many assumptions. I couldn't get into the basic drawing for you to then see a different thing out of it.
Yeah.
But they're both friendly. It looks like it's fine enough. The dog looks a little worried, but
the dog looks a little surprised, but yeah.
Yeah. So yes. That may be my favorite Bulette I've ever drawn.
Okay, what is that? Is that a possum?
A Bulette is a D&D. It's like sometimes they call it a land shark. It's basically a giant, almost rhinoceros type big creature with armor that moves through the ground and attacks from below. But in this case, it's doing close-up magic.
Because why not?
Because that's what the dice said.
The dice, you got to do what the dice tell you to do.
All right. Here's another. So this gets split up. There's a second card, land shark. Yes, Paul Rua. Yes. So early in the season, I'm a big Mets fan. They're having a terrible, terrible year. But this is the beginning of the season. We're getting ready. And then you may like the Bigfoot stomping through puddles.
Yeah, it's great.
If we made those puddles gravy flavored, it'd be even better.
Yeah. I mean, Gravy Squatch makes his own gravy puddles.
Yeah. He goes out there and he stomps the gravy.
That's right. That's right. Getting it ready for Gravy Day.
But then I forgot that the next week was also Star Wars themed. So we did a Star Wars one.
That's great.
But then kind of like the flying on the plane, it was supposed to be that they're getting ready early in the season, and then it's terrible.
What happened? We have to go back to.
They're just awful.
Oh, really? There's the two-headed Luke.
Oh, that was an Eton. I don't remember what it was. Eton Jedi, or I don't remember what the.
Got it. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, but it was. Yay! No. And the season has gotten worse from there. Who was it? Was it Michael in chat? Someone came up with the confectionery sergeant.
That's great.
And I thought that was really funny. Here's a gag that's clever. I've been trying. I know I've seen this gag multiple places, right? Of the little bug lands on a microscope or a magnifying glass and something else and scares someone because of or a funhouse mirror.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I couldn't remember any of them. Like It's not even a question in my mind. I know they exist. I
think I've seen it as a joke too, like as a wildlife photographer who thinks that they've seen something big, but it's just a little thing. Yeah, it's cute though. It's really fun.
Thank you. This is that season in Seattle when
jeez, brutal.
You know what, it every year, no matter how long I've lived here, every year it always shocks me when I go out and I have to use my windshield wipers because my windshield is covered with a thick layer of yellow dust.
It's so bad. It is just the trees just indiscriminately spreading their seed over everyone and everything.
Wouldn't this be a good idea? Just put on like a bathysphere helmet and walk around.
Absolutely.
This is the 150th episode.
I like it. That's clever.
150 episodes.
And that little guy's like, you don't have time for these. It's time to get to the next. Yeah.
Just like the season 2 one, right?
Yeah. No rest for the wicked.
And this would be funnier if anyone went to the movies anymore.
I get it. Like, and also like they are, they're like, they're going to see themselves and they're
right. Yeah.
It's cute.
Oh, this one I wound up redoing with a little bit of a background and sold it to the Weekly Volcano in Tacoma. This ran
really?
Volcano about a month and a half ago.
What is the Weekly Volcano?
It's an alt weekly newspaper in Tacoma.
Okay. I am not familiar.
And they just well, if you don't live in Tacoma, there's no reason you would know it. But because I'm connected with a group of cartoonists and graphics artists in Tacoma, and I go and I hang out with them, I was in the email exchange where the Weekly Volcano reached out and said, "Hey, we want to start doing cartoons. Would you guys please submit some?" So
that's cute.
So I did this one and one other that I just happened to have sitting. In fact, I said, "Look, I don't have time right now, but I will submit some in the future." And one week they actually called me and said, "Do you have anything? Do you just have something?" And I found one that was sitting around that had been rejected by the New Yorker.
Oh,
when I've got, it's only about 10 or 12 that I ever submitted to the New Yorker. I've meant to start submitting more often, but this was in that pile of New Yorker said no, and I've never done anything with it. So I sent it to them, and hey, $12 is $12.
Yeah, I mean that's hilariously cheap, but you do it for the exposure.
Yeah. This was this year's. Trying somehow to find something funny and nice to do.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
But we're rolling in. We're closing in on.
I like it.
The end of this. So I wanted to do. I always do a graduation one, but I got so hung up with what was doing that I didn't release this until the middle of July.
Oh.
Which, it was good pool weather. It doesn't matter now, and that's why I did. I'm like, it's only used for, like all the rest of these, for 1 week, and no one ever pays attention to them enough to really care. So I like this gag, so I'm going to do it.
It's clever.
I mean,
it's a little bit more of a message of hope than the just going off the cliff.
The previous year they got kicked off a cliff. This year they get to jump into the pool.
Right.
Next year we find out there are sharks in the pool, sharks and piranhas,
right. Or they're just about to drain the water.
Right. Yeah, that one came out good too.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
The only thing I look, sometimes I finish them and I think, oh, I gotta go back and fix that. And I'm like, you're done with it. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That window in the background needs curtains or something. It really, who has a big open window with nothing on it?
I could see that. I could see like a little curtain, even maybe blowing in the wind a little bit. Yeah.
I always say, no one noticed that. No one has said anything. But every time I look at this, as much as I like the front drawing, it bugs me.
That's funny. How often do you go back and like make a correction, of something that's been bugging you?
Depends on whether, like, this gets if I was ever going to do like a public slideshow or if I wanted to use this for a print or a gallery thing, I would make that change.
Yeah.
But since it really serves no other purpose than sitting here on my iPad and I look at it when I want to go look at it.
Right.
It hasn't bugged me so much. It needs to bug me a lot before I'll go back and make a change for that.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But now I'm thinking about it. Nice tentacles, baby.
What a fresh fish. That's great.
I've been watching a lot of reels from a group that does lionfish extermination in the Caribbean.
Oh, I've seen that too. They're doing it real fast, grab it and stuff it into a little hole, like a weird little.
I love those. I watch a bunch of them.
Oddly satisfying, yeah.
That got me thinking about this idea of divers as celebrities and like fish paparazzi.
Because they're
always chasing around taking pictures of the fish. But what if the fish want to take pictures of them?
Right. You know, the one thing, fish thing that I always think about is that big dumb fish. The guy's got a hammer and he's trying to break the urchins open, I think.
Yeah.
And as he's swinging the hammer down, this one fish became a friend with him, but it was this big dumb fish with a big knobby head.
Yeah.
And then and he just kept like, the fish was like, he has two like dumb teeth, make him look like kind of like a bucktooth dum-dum. And anyway, I always think about that all the time because it's such a weird, funny thing that you have a fish following you around as your pal.
And I just, the idea that this little goldfish has a picture and wants an autograph just cracks me up. Like, where did you get a picture of him? Where are you holding that? This is this year's Gen Con.
I love that guy. That guy is so great. He is just, it is evocative. Clever.
And is this might be the last one. And we get to this week.
Look at that.
Here we go.
That is super fun.
155 different cartoons.
We did it.
How about that?
It's a good time. I'm glad we did. I'm glad we finally got all the tech stuff sorted.
Oh, God. Wow, that was just incredible.
Well, and not even a blip or a moment of challenge. That
this worked so easily.
Yeah. And you can get pretty close to what your layout was in.
I just need to go back and pull in some graphics and set these things up ahead of time.
Fun stuff, Daniel.
I guess I know what I'm doing going forward.
Yeah, welcome to the new. I mean, you're already paying for the subscription, so.
Yeah, but I'm paying for the eCam subscription too.
Maybe you should.
I already paid for the year.
Oh, you do it by the year. Well, I mean, I guess they already passed the buck and said whose problem it was.
Well, I don't think they're passing the buck because, like I say, they worked hard to try and fix that problem for me.
Yeah, they were very helpful to you. I will say. Yeah.
So
Got to give them that credit.
Fix the software hiccups. We stopped using the software.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
So to answer, since this is a behind the scenes episode anyway,
yeah.
So usually I use this service called Restream.io to multi-stream. This is how I send it to multiple places at the same time. But I was using the Ecamm to create the image that was being sent out, because in the past Ecamm made it really difficult to do things like this, to kind of get to they had screen setups, like 4 or 5 or 6 of them, but that's it. You couldn't adjust them, you couldn't make changes, you couldn't personalize them, or not much. And Ecamm let me do all of that, and I built up a whole library of stuff, different sets of screens for my Wednesday show and my Thursday show, and but we started having these tech issues.
Yeah.
And in the meanwhile, turns out Restream has upped their game a little. So I don't know. I think that for at least the short term, I'm going to be coming back here for Wednesday and Thursday. I've got to spend some time fixing up the
scenes,
making up scenes. But
that looks pretty sharp, though. I bet you'll switch over.
Yeah, but this was smooth without a hiccup,
without even nary a hiccup.
Yeah.
And it was a good time. I'm glad we hung out. I'm always enjoying looking at your art, and it's always funny too to hear you. You know, I've given you the business about this before, but you'll be like, "Oh, this is just I just dashed this off," and that's not. It looks to me like it's the best thing. So
right, but I mean, we talk about it, like it's just a difference between how much effort is put. Like, I wouldn't show any of these if I thought they really were crap.
Right,
but
right.
There's a difference between the ones between each of these, right? The ones that we've occasionally stopped on.
Yeah.
Right? This is something that I did in 15 minutes.
That's great.
Randomly.
I love it. It's great. It's a really good one. That is so
right. But yeah, so yes, this is the beholder at the costume contest as opposed to the at the Ennies.
How very dare.
Versus this, just the quality of what it is.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Versus the quality of the Wednesday ones, where I spend upwards of 10 or more hours working on a finished piece.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, for me, when I look at your ones that are less colored, but they still have such a style and such a good form that it just seems to me like you're just choosing a different way, a different aesthetic.
It's as a professional, the problem is, or the challenge is, most people don't think about the difference between that and this.
Right.
It's like, if you're willing to take whatever I do in 15 minutes and say that's okay, well then I can do this and I can afford to charge you for 15 minutes worth of work.
Right.
If you want something that's polished like this, well, that took me the better part of an hour.
Right.
Maybe a little less, but about the better part of an hour. And if you want something that's fully done, like
one of your calendar pages.
Yeah, one of the calendar pages. Or and the same thing with like character designs. This comes up a bit. Like, I do those quick character designs, which I can get done in half an hour, 40 minutes. And then others that are pretty similar, but I spent 2 or 3 hours working on.
That's so great. I like it.
You know, it's just weird. It's just, it's not weird. It's that I need to worry about saying that when I tell you that this is what it costs to pay me, this is what I charge, I'm thinking about that, right?
Right. Yeah. That's cute.
And
no, I get what you're saying for sure. And I think too, it's also difficult to say, like, what is especially around charging, and I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter the time, it's the fact that you've got the skill
to an extent. Well, that's why, I mean, for me as a freelancer, that's how I figure my hourly rate, right? Sometimes it literally is an hourly rate, but figuring out how much I need to get paid to do something, in the end, it works out to how much am I making per hour spent working on it.
Right.
To to one degree or another. And
it makes sense. It's a tricky bit of business.
Yeah. And again, part of the other things is particularly doing things like character drawings. People really want their character to look the way they want it to.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Thing is, but they only want to pay this much, right? And fair enough, right? Not everyone has $200 to throw on a character,
right?
But and that's where it's this toying between. Look, if you want to pay 20, say 25. No one listen to me say 25. I don't mean it, but $50. In fact, I'm about to do a sale where I don't usually do color things for $50 at all.
Yeah,
because it takes more time. But I'm about to do a character design special in the next few weeks.
Cool.
But you get what you get. Like, you get to give me references, and it's my interpretation of it. I might make some small changes, but for $50, most of that's just taken up in the time to do it.
Yeah, and I think that's fair, though. I mean, honestly, if they've got references, then you can, put in your style, do the thing. That is.
I see people like on Fiverr.
Yeah,
mostly people that live in the third world, but saying, for this amount of money, you'll do this, and you can get changes, and we'll do 3 changes. I'm like, what are you, crazy?
Yeah, that's
too
much.
That much, I'll do it, but you'll take what I'm done. If you want more, if you want changes,
then it's more expensive.
You have to pay for changes.
Yeah. That's interesting. The other thing I was going to say, one of the, it always seems like a good idea when you're doing a Kickstarter and you're like, it's taken off. We've got to add more stretch goals.
Right.
And we added to the Mutants and Masterminds one that we will draw your character and put it in the book, which is a neat idea, but boy, it's a tricky one. It can be a lot of work.
Yeah.
And you want to get it right for your fans, especially your super fans,
Right.
But they did pay for it. I mean, like it wasn't cheap. So they're pretty much going to get what they what they want. But I'm looking forward to see it, actually, because it is kind of a neat idea to have a a representation of your fans in the in the latest Eminem book. I dig it.
Michael says, I'd love to see more character design stuff. Well, you will be. I'm going to be doing a lot more character design stuff here in the second half of the year. There will be more and more of that. Stuff like do a list of like character types and.
I was thinking the other day. Here's an idea for content.
Yeah.
What if you did an episode where you had 2 audience members pre-picked that you taught them how to draw, but you don't see their drawing until they're done, and then you all compare.
Well, you get audience members who are willing to do that. That sounds great, but a lot of people, particularly drawing and singing are two things that people are very hesitant to do publicly.
Singing for me for sure, but drawing, I'm just like, because it can just be, you've seen that. I don't know if you've seen the memes where it's like the husband and wife that paint each other.
Yeah.
And then, then they reveal and they are just so horrific. They're so funny. I've never laughed so hard in my life. But that could be a fun deal. And then you might find some gems, and you're certain to find some sneakers.
Well, I'm certain. I mean, among other things, like I'm trying to figure out how to do it so that people can get involved.
Yeah.
So that, like Michael says, people can suggest a pairing or a whatever.
Or even draw it home and then submit it later, and then you can share it as a.
You know what? I offer to do that on this show, on the Thursday show.
Yeah.
One person has ever taken me up on the offer to send in something for me to show.
Friends, you ought to start bombarding Stan with some drawing.
You can draw. You just don't have a tablet. So draw and take. You've got you know what you have? You have a phone that can scan. Now, it's not just taking photos. Yeah. It can scan what you've done.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to do that.
Was it a PDF of the standees that people can cut out and make their own?
That's cute.
So when you say a PDF, so my question, and I've started to look this up, but since you bring it up, Michael, I'm going to throw it back on you to do more work. How many standees are in that? Like, is that one sheet of 10 characters, of 8 characters? Is it?
I bet if you did 8.5 by 11 page with 3.
Yeah,
but that could be fun.
Yeah. Oh, there's lots of them, but Michael's particularly saying that that sells for $7 a pop. Is that $7 a pop for one page, or $7 for a collection of 25 of them?
Yeah, probably the closer to the 25 is what the expectation would be, I think.
Yeah. But on the other hand, if I do them and find other ways, one of the keys to being a freelance illustrator of any sort these days is finding ways to draw it once and sell it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, right.
So, but what you need to do is make sure that the first sale actually gets you the minimum, at least the minimum that you need.
Yeah.
And all the others
increase. Yeah.
Right. So if, again, if I need $50 to do one of those drawings, which if I'm selling it for $50, I need it. That's at least the bottom that I need.
Yeah.
But if I can sell one for $50 and then take 3 of them and put them together into a thing like Michael's talking about and sell it at $7 a pop and sell 100 of those.
Yeah.
Well, now that's where being successful in this.
Right. So you're kind of building up a paper minis library.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yep.
I dig it. Well, my friend, it is.
Yes, it's late, and we've only been doing this for 2 hours because the first hour was just a wash. First hour doesn't count.
Well, we got here.
I'm trying to see if there's another view I can take us out of that would be just you and me, but that one seems to be gone. That's because you modified it into this one.
What did I did what?
I see. So if I stop sharing,
then we'll turn center.
There we go. It's this little. There we go.
Troy.
This little Troy.
A little Troy on his shoulder.
Troy, thank you very much.
My pleasure, Stan. Always a joy to hang out with you. I enjoy your talent, and you are funny, and your audience is always kind. So I like it.
Yes, and thank you for taking time away from your office hours and inviting folks like Paul Rua and the other folks to come over and say hi here.
Yeah, absolutely. We love you, Stan, and congratulations on your 40,000th episode.
Yes, 157. 3 years. 3 years done. 4th year starts next week.
And we didn't crash. That's right. We solved some problems too. That's nice too.
All I had to do was throw out the software I was using.
Just do something totally different.
That all I had to do?
That's all you had to do. All right. Well, I do have to run because you know what time it is for me.
I do. So I'm going to end the stream, but just hold on, Troy, because I have a very quick thing I need to talk to you about before.
Okay, yeah, can do. Yeah.
All right. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I will be back next week on Wednesday with a new. Oh yeah, God, yesterday's. My Wednesday show this week didn't happen, and it wasn't because of software problems. It was because Comcast had an outage in my neighborhood for 3 hours, starting 20 minutes before the show.
Oh no.
It was terrible. It was terrible. God, I was so mad. But I talked to Ron, was supposed to be the guest. Ron is okay. He'll be back next Wednesday. Nice. Hopefully Comcast won't do the same thing next Wednesday. And then next Thursday we'll kick off year 4 here. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Troy.
You bet.
See you soon.
I miss you. Kiss you. Bye.